All right, welcome to the Pitch Pod, going live for the upcoming match here. We got Columbus Crew going against Inter Miami, led by Messi, of course. Should make for a good competition. Should be fun. I'm excited to see this one myself. But we got a couple minutes till kickoff, so we'll give it a few minutes, and I'll be doing a little bit of play-by-play and commentary. But yeah, thank you for being here, and looking forward to the match. So we'll see you in a few minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I think I am ready for this game to get going. I've seen enough commercials. Let's get the show on the road. Got number one going against number two here. Game's going to be hosted at Columbus, which is a tough place to play, but I currently have Inter Miami as my favorites for this match because they got the big four. They got all the Barcelona guys in there. They got Suarez, so I got to have them as my favorites. They're coming out in a 4-3-3, so things are looking good. But again, Columbus, they're number two for a reason. It's their stadium, their fans. So this should make for a fun competition, a tough competition at that. But I think we're all ready to get this thing going. And it'll be interesting to see Busquets up in the midfield at certain points, how he does. Alba on the left side. So Tata is, well, it looks like he's doing some last minute changes. Looks like he's thinking about a 3-4-3. So we'll see how this works out. I think the original plan was for a 4-3-3, but either way, they got the big four. So I have a feeling they're going to do just fine with whatever formation they come out in today. Columbus, they have some quality players as well, though. They're number 9, very dynamic. Cucho, always a threat, very dangerous, very quick. So if you're just joining us, welcome. This is the Pitch Pod. I'm going to be doing play-by-play and commentary for this match. And thank you for being here. We're definitely excited to host this matchup. Any game with Inter Miami is going to be a fun one. Inter Miami starting with the ball. Lots of yellow at lower.com as predicted. I'm sure some Miami fans made the trip, but that's quite a distance. Looks like we already got our first corner kick, not even a minute into the match. This can make things interesting here. Columbus plays it back to keep. Pretty big match here as we're getting towards the end of the regular season, and these two teams are at the top of the table for their conference. Miami being in the number 1 spot and Columbus being in the number 2 spot. A little bit sloppy here in the beginning. Looks like Miami's trying some new formations, new players in. Might be a little first minute nerves and jerkiness, but I imagine it'll smooth out as the game goes on. Looks like it's going to be a pretty physical one as well. Win probability 45% Columbus, 31% Miami. Yeah, I got that stat flipped personally, but time will tell. Some back and forth there. Messi picks it up in the middle of the field. Miami's trying to get wide. I didn't even say my score prediction for this one. I actually have Miami winning this one. I'll document it here in the chat. 3-1. I have Miami winning this one. I think there's going to be some goals in it. Joe, if you're out there, my pitch pod partner, I'm kind of curious what your prediction would be. So if you're out there, make sure you get it documented. Transition here. Lots of turnovers this early in the game. We're just 5 minutes in, and neither team has really dominated possession at all. It's just kind of back and forth sloppiness. But again, you got to imagine that as both teams calm down and settle down a bit, that's going to resolve itself. I think if Columbus is going to get an opportunity to win this one, I think they're going to have to score the first goal for sure and build some momentum from there. Columbus in the box on the left-hand side. Oh my goodness. Did he really score that goal? Columbus with a 1-0 lead? Is this going to stand? I mean, no angle. I'm kind of just shocked that he took that shot in the first place, but um, you know, if that goal stands, that could be the most significant play of the game as it could lend itself to some momentum here and letting Columbus calm itself down a little bit. We'll see if it stands. Wow, you gotta think the keep from Miami can do more with that one. Nope, offsides, 0-0. Oof, close call. Sorry, Columbus fans, but looks like he was just barely off. Wow, scary moment for Inter Miami. Looked like the cauldron for the Columbus Crew even had the yellow smoke going, so they were ready to celebrate. Okay, we got another counter going here. Yeah, Cucho is going to be dangerous all night on that left-hand side. He's a dynamic player. Second corner for Columbus here as we approach the 9th minute. Miami on the counter, going down the left-hand side. Lots of action, not a whole lot of results, but lots of action in this game thus far. And with that action, lots of unnecessary turnovers. Neither team looking overly sharp. Columbus plays it back to the keeper. Goes for the short pass to the left back. Probably wise for each team to try to slow it down a little bit and try to build something up as opposed to forcing it like what they have been thus far. Nice little overlap run. Nothing there. Yeah, trying to force that through ball, not working. Again, it's probably both teams' best interest to just slow things down. Off to a quick start. Not a whole lot of pressure on the ball from Miami's defense, but it looks like not even necessary with the turnovers that are just happening back and forth, just unnecessary. So Suarez getting a touch on the ball. You might have trouble recognizing him tonight. Looks like he's got some kind of blonde highlighted hair as opposed to his normal black hair. I was a little confused at first too. That's Suarez, number 9, the Liverpool legend. I have a feeling he's got a goal tonight coming his way at some point. Nice overlap run by Columbus. But Busquets takes it away. If you have a prediction you'd like to leave, document in the chat, that would be awesome. I'm not feeling too good about mine for whatever reason. I do have Miami winning, but I think I might have predicted too many goals in this one, but it's official. It's already in the chat. 3-1 Miami's winning. At this point, yeah, it's not looking like it's going to be that big of a difference in the score line, but I do think Miami's going to take this game on the road. Messi picks it up in the middle, left-hand side. Columbus calling for an offside. It's nothing so far. Yeah, you got to imagine Tata is pretty frustrated with what he's seen so far. And, when the time comes, second half, when he's ready to make some substitutions, he has quite a few good ones to pull from, whether that's Taylor, if he's in good form. Yep. Robert Taylor, number 16, talented striker. Campana, the Ecuadorian, number 8. Yeah, he's very big and strong, so he's dangerous offensively too. So the young guy, the Olympian from Florida, Ben Kremanski, number 30. So they've pretty deep lineup in the second half whenever Tata is ready to make some changes. But that's looking a little bit too far ahead as we are only just now hitting the 15-minute mark. Free kick Miami. Haven't heard much from Alba tonight either. He's been a little bit quiet, but I think they're going to benefit the more he gets in the mix as well. Big ball, trying to switch it for Columbus. And that's going to be a goal kick for Miami. We're approaching the 18th minute here. Possession has been controlled mostly by Columbus at 56%, 44% possession for Inter Miami. Win likelihood is still 44% Columbus, which I don't see that happening. Although I guess at this point they are looking like the stronger of the two teams. Oof. Yeah, it's going to be a physical one. Big switch to Messi, plays it back. Miami's really struggling to get some momentum going here and build something up. Just too many costly turnovers. Corner kick. Jordi Alba kicks it in, goes short. Bit of a wasted opportunity there for Miami. Messi picks it up and then center in the field. Goes to his left. Miami finally looking like they're right as I say that. Miami finally looking like they're being patient, trying to build into something big over the top ball. Probably going for a little bit too much there, but at least they're starting to get some opportunities here and control the possession a little bit. Messi with the corner. Goes short. Back to him. Kicks it in. And, oh! Looks like a close call there. Todd is still trying to get some understanding of what just transpired. Messi's not happy with the call. It was a short pass in from the corner back to him. He crossed it in again. It didn't look like there was offsides. Miami's bench frustrated. I didn't see anything. I don't know if you guys saw anything, but it looks like that should be a goal, no? Well, there's a still image that they're showing right now. So, okay. That could be the problem there. So we'll see what they say if they look at VAR. No, 0-0. Close call. Tough for Miami there. Player down, some arguing on the field as we're in the 25th minute here. Possessions actually switched to the other side. Inter Miami's had possession 52% to Columbus at 48. Pass accuracy about the same. Both sides have had two corners. So it's looking like a fairly even match, even though Miami had a relatively slow start, as it looks like Columbus is going to have to bring someone on. Didn't see the collision, but the ref's got a yellow in his hand, so we'll see what they end up doing. But the medics are on the pitch. Let's see what happened here. Okay, that was Busquets that got tangled up with him. Nothing flagrant, going for the ball, just maybe going in a little bit too high there. So yeah, that's definitely a dangerous play, but looked like he was going for the ball. As far as that went down on that previous play. Whew. Yeah. Miami, they've number 55 from Miami. They've had a few too many slip ups and turnovers unnecessarily. Redondo. To be honest, the way that the wingers are playing for Miami, I'd kind of be curious to see how someone like Robert Taylor would do on the outside. I know that's not his position. He's a striker and a talented one at that, but those wingers just aren't helping. And I know that Tata has previously put Alba up on the wing to be more of an offensive player, but at the moment he is on the back line, so not really getting in the mix. Big clearance by Miami's keep. Messi with the ball in the center of the field. Stringing some passes together here. Drops it back. Goal kick, Columbus. Looks like the people of Fort Lauderdale are having a little watch party. It looks fun. Frey going down line with the big ball. Another kind of careless giveaway by Inter Miami. Gotta imagine those veteran players like Suarez are getting a little frustrated with some of the carelessness and not getting able to get the touches they want. Ooh, shot by Columbus. That was a big opportunity right there. Good ball in the box to set him up and just gets on the inside of that. Not a terrible strike, but man, what an opportunity. That would have been Ramirez for Columbus, number 17. Looks like a free kick opportunity here for Columbus. Another opportunity. And yeah, it looks like that was Busquets with the foul there. Yeah, they're going to call that. Miami's keeper directing the wall. It's going to be a difficult shot. Looks like Hernandez is going to take it. Oof. Some strange deflections there. A big bounce right into the keeper's hands. Messi with the big ball. Looks like it's offsides. Looks like yellow issue to Redondo. Looks like he's chatting the ref's ear. He is not having a great game, probably leading to some extra frustration. And again, just carelessness, unnecessary foul there that they're going to call every time. Yeah. So that means Redondo is going to miss the next match according to league policies, which I think they're going to be okay without him. But someone else is going to have to step up. That I'm guessing Tata is going to move Jordi Alba up in that wing position next match. But again, I personally would like to experiment and see Taylor in that role. See how he does. Approaching the 40th minute here, still 0-0. It's hard to believe. I have a feeling the second half is going to be pretty entertaining, and some of these goals are going to start coming. Although I think my prediction's way off, and am regretting putting that in the chat where it's documented. If there's a way to erase that, I would probably do that because it's not looking great. Looks like we have a Chris Armstrong in the chat. That's interesting. Chris, if you have a prediction, we'd love to hear it on the Pitch Pod. Messi. Ooh. In the box with Miami. When you see Messi turning with his left foot, you think something might happen. So he decided to pass that one off, but Busquets with a big ball to the right side, turnover. He's played more of a defensive role. In the initial lineup, they had him at center mid, so they must have had some last minute changes, but Miami's keep clears it out. Back to Nashville possession here. At this point in the season, both teams have to be pretty fatigued. Lots of travel in the MLS. Obviously, Miami has some age concerns. And Busquets is just looking fatigued. You haven't seen much from Alba today. Suarez is always a threat, but he really hasn't touched the ball much tonight. So that could just be a case of fatigue as teams are getting ready to enter into the playoffs. Yeah, the MLS schedule can be pretty brutal if these teams aren't used to the travel and the playing on the road and multiple games in a week. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to. As you saw, Messi transition to that the previous year. Redondo in the box had an opportunity, gave it away to the keep. I'd like to see something more come out of that. Not saying that was easy, not an easy ball to handle situation, but at this level, you'd like to see something, a little bit more of an opportunity or a shot at least out of a winger. Number 10 with a decent shot on frame there. That was Rosie for Columbus. And nice stop by Inter Miami's keep. Coming up pretty close at the end of the first half, still 0-0. Couple offsides. Nashville had a couple opportunities, a couple decent shots on frame, but outside of that, not a whole lot to report here. Hopefully, the second half has a little bit more activity, a little bit more action. But a fairly even matchup at this point. Messi in the box, is that I want to see that one again, but it looks like Messi just scored for Inter Miami at the end of the first half here. Let's see that one again. That happened so fast. I'm not even sure. Yeah, let's see that one again. Messi got a goal. It did not look like one of the traditional pretty left-footed shots of Messi. Let's see that one again on replay here. Big ball coming down the middle. Messi traps it. Woo! Wow. Wow. Brings it down perfectly. A little lucky on a bounce there, but he'll take that and finishes it delicately with his left foot into the side net in there. Wow. Not bad, not bad. He still has the speed. Now you would hope Columbus's keep would be a little bit more aggressive on that, but still super impressive play by Messi there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Everyone's going crazy, looks like, at the watch party in Fort Lauderdale. That puts us at 1-0, enter Miami up in this matchup between the number 1 and number 2 team in the conference. What a trap. Wow. Again, a little lucky deflection there, but hey, what a trap and finish by Leo. Wow. Referee has indicated there's going to be about 5 minutes of added time to the first half. Lots of injuries and guys on the ground, so that makes sense. And if Columbus can get one here, that can make all the difference. Miami's fine, taking their time here. Messi with the ball in the middle of the pitch. Looks to make something happen with ball into the box. Suarez picks it up. Goes down looking for the foul. I didn't see much contact there, but a veteran like Suarez knows how to get the call, and this could be another big one here. Again, I didn't see much contact, but he's really selling it. Let's see that again in replay. Yeah. That's a good acting job by Suarez. Not much of a touch. I kind of surprised he got away with that one, to be honest, but it looks like they're going to award a free kick. Not too distant for Miami here. You got to imagine Leo's going to take that. So we'll see how this plays out. This could be a big game changer here. Good veteran move by Suarez, but still kind of surprised the ref would call that. It's going to be a tough one for Leo, but Let's see if he can make some magic happen in the 49th minute. Wow. And he does. Okay. 2 goals for Leo Messi in the first half. Second one coming off a free kick there. Keeper looked just stuck. I don't think he moved an inch. Again, I'd like to see that on replay too. That happened so fast, but that's Leo with 2 goals in the first half here. I'm feeling better about my prediction. Let's see that one again on replay. Ooh. Ooh. What a shot. Around the wall. Ooh. What a shot. Wow. He didn't have too much of an angle to work with there, but somehow he made it happen. Again, that's all kind of set up by Suarez going down, and Messi finishes it. Again, I'm Columbus, you gotta the keep has to be a little bit more reactive on that, but still amazing shot. And wow, Messi, he still has it. That puts an 82% likelihood of Inter Miami winning this matchup. Referee should be calling this first half here any minute. And you got to imagine that's tough for Columbus to go into the locker room with at home. Yeah, can't be feeling too good about that. But the team as talented as them is still in this. So. Referee indicates that's halftime. Quite a show. The Leo Messi show. Wow. Wow. Pretty impressive stuff here. We'll see how the second half transpires, but again, you got to think Columbus has got to have their heads down at this point. No goals in this first half. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to climb out of this one, even at home. That's tough. So we'll see what happens with the second half. Substitutions. I'd like to see Campana and Taylor get in the mix a little bit, but time will tell. So we'll see you for the second half. And again, thank you for joining us here at the Pitch Pod for this competition. It's always fun tuning in to see Leo Messi and Inter Miami play. So we'll pick back up second half.